I don't think my opponent knows what Centiskorch does. So I go Rare Candy into Charizard with Charizard's Burn Brightly ability. Each of my fire energy counts as 2 fire energy. We attach, we evolve into Centiskorch, and we 100-foot flames to mill 28 cards from the top of my opponent's deck and win the game because they deck out. GG's. Yes! Have you ever wanted to take your opponent's entire deck and just get rid of it? Just completely, poof, it's gone. Yeah? That's pretty messed up. I wouldn't want to play against you. But you know, it is an effective way to win a game of Pokemon cards. With the new Blastoise and Charizard from the Pokemon Go set, Centiskorch can now mill over 30 cards from the top of your opponent's deck, creating an absolutely devastating deck out combo. I'm really stoked to show it off in action, but before we get to the deck, let's head on over to FullGripGames.com. FullGripGames.com is the #1 place to buy Pokemon trading card game singles and sealed product. We've got super fast shipping and top-notch grading. You really won't find better service anywhere than at FullGripGames.com. We've also got a buy list. So if you've got extra Pokemon cards lying around your house, maybe crowding up your kitchen table, you absolutely have to check out the Full Grip Games buy list. We are always buying bulk and singles here at the shop, and selling your extra cards to Full Grip Games directly supports the content that I create here on Tricky Jim. Filling out a buy list is super easy to do. You just fill out the buy list with the cards you want to sell us, you send us the cards, and we send you the cash or the store credit. It really is that easy. Thank you so much for shopping at FullGripGames.com. Now, let's check out that Centiskorch deck. The main idea of this deck is pretty hilarious. We're going to pile a ton of energy onto one Centiskorch and try to completely deck our opponent out with 100-foot flames. 100-foot flames discards a card from the top of the opponent's deck for each fire energy attached to Centiskorch. So we want to get a really big Centiskorch going and then deck the opponent out. In order to do that, we play both Blastoise and Charizard from the Pokemon Go set. Blastoise's Vitality Spring ability allows you to search your deck for 6 energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like, but it ends your turn. Charizard's Burn Brightly ability makes it so that each basic fire energy attached to your Pokemon counts as 2 fire energy instead. So if you're doing the math, if we use Vitality Spring twice to put 12 energy onto a Centiskorch and then double that up with Charizard's Burn Brightly ability, that's a discard of 24 cards. And on stream today, I think the highest I did was 32. It's a devastating combo that is really crazy to see in action. So let's get to the gameplay and let me know what you think of my Centiskorch mill deck in the comments below. All right, we're playing against Arceus V-Star Duraludon. Now, this should be a pretty decent matchup for us, all things considered. They don't play Cross Switcher. They don't play a lot of shenanigans, really. It's just, you know, pretty straightforward deck, if I do say so. We can go for Squirtle and Battle VIP Pass. We can use Battle VIP Pass to go get Charmander and another Diancie. Yeah, that's it. So we go Squirtle, Battle VIP. Battle VIP can get Charmander and another Diancie. Get those guys out. And we go Energy here, Lucky Egg here, and we'll Spike Draw to draw 2. Next turn, looks like we have the Blastoise play, which is sick. I can Irida for Blastoise and Level Ball, right? And then I've got Rare Candy into Blastoise. Lucky Egg, unfortunately, is only getting me a single card, but that's fine. Yeah, one card is better than no cards, as they say. And then I've got Ultra Ball. I could also use Ultra Ball to thin my hand down if I want to. It's pretty good. My opponent's got Starbirth they can use to search their deck for whatever 2 cards they want to put them into their hand. That is the V-Star power, though. They're going to use to grab Switch and Research. You love it when your opponent plays Research. See, they don't really know what kind of deck I'm playing yet, right? They're putting a Big Charm on their Arceus like that's going to do anything. It's not going to do anything. That's not what I'm trying to do. And then they accelerate 3 energy from the deck to their Pokemon, which also mills them 3 cards. We get a Fire Energy off the top. Who could have possibly seen that coming? Here's Diancie and another Fire Energy off the top. That's fine. We can Irida for Blastoise, and I've got Ultra Ball already, so we probably want to get Lucky Egg again. I mean, I could just go get another Diancie. Yeah, another Lucky Egg seems fine. It can draw me some cards. That's fine. So we're going to go Lucky Egg here. We're going to Ultra Ball away 2 Fire Energy. We're going to get the Sizzlipede. I'm going to attach an energy to the Sizzlipede. We're going to Rare Candy into Blastoise. And then we're going to use Vitality Spring to go get 6 energy from the deck. And we're going to put them onto the Sizzlipede. And we're hoping that, you know, my opponent has to swing into the Diancie, which is why we put the Lucky Egg on it. And with the Lucky Egg on the Diancie, that means they have to hit it, right? Because they can't gust around it since it has the Princess's Curtain ability. That means they have to fill my hand to 7 cards, right? It looks like they're going to Marnie me, which is fantastic. Because this hand stinks. They could boss my Blastoise, but that's fine. I could just put Blastoise. No. They listen, if they boss Blastoise, that's cool. I just keep attaching. It's fine. I could put Blastoise back into the deck, too. I mean, I got a 2-2 Blastoise line, so we're chilling. And I've got a Rod, so I can put Blastoise back in. So it's totally fine. They're going to Marnie me. And let's see what we get off these 4. We've got Hisuian Heavy Ball, Charizard, Scoop Up Nets. And then I'm going to get 3 more cards with the Lucky Egg. And they're still accelerating more energy onto their Duraludon. Very cool. Okay. That is a fantastic pull. Wow. Yes. Wow. Excellent. I don't think I'm evolving into Charizard this turn. I feel like I'm going one more turn with a Blastoise. I think. Do I have a... I want to know... I need to know if I have a Diancie prized. If the Hisuian Heavy Ball can get a Diancie, then promoting the Charmander is certainly the play, but... it's fine. Still got a retreat of 1. We've got Lucky Egg. We do have a Diancie prize. Let's go. So we're going to grab Diancie. I think I made the right call here. We're going to go here. We're going to attach an energy to Sizzlipede. We're going to Lucky Egg the Diancie one more time, scoop up net the Charmander, put the Diancie in the active, put this down, and we're going to Cynthia's Ambition. And we've got a Level Ball, which means I can also Rescue Carrier, which is really good. So we can Rescue Carrier and go get these guys. And we can bench a Diancie, Level Ball, burn it, and go get potentially a second Sizzlipede just to have it. How many energy do I have in the deck? 5. It's fine. It's not as many as I want, but it's a good number. And then we can Vitality Spring 5 more energy onto our Sizzlipede. And now we are cooking. And with the Lucky Egg on the Diancie, that means that even if my opponent Marnies me, I'm going to fill my hands to 7. So I've got Rare Candy Charizard in my hand. My opponent has to disrupt my hand this turn, or else I have win in hand. Because I'm going to be milling 24 cards. They have to research. And again, they cannot gust my Sizzlipede because of Diancie with its Princess's Curtain ability. So they have to just take a knockout on the Diancie. They research. They only have 15 cards left in the deck, dude. This is so sick, bro. And they Trinity Nova with only 14 cards left in the deck. I don't think my opponent knows what Centiskorch does. So I go Rare Candy into Charizard with Charizard's Burn Brightly ability. Each of my fire energy counts as 2 fire energy. We attach, we evolve into Centiskorch, and we 100-foot flames to mill 28 cards from the top of my opponent's deck and win the game because they deck out. GG's. Yes! Yes! Looks like we're playing against Miltank Blissey with our Centiskorch Mill deck. I've got double Bruno in the opening hand, which is always a suspect supporter to be relying on the first turn of the game. Not what you want to do, but it's fine. Top deck another fire energy. We can go Lucky Egg, Fire, and Bruno for 4. And we're hoping to hit some Pokemon or something. There we go. Sure. And I take a bite. And then next turn, I can start using Spike Draw if I care to. They've got Research, which puts more cards into the discard pile, something you love to see if you are playing a mill deck, as I am. Definitely need to find something good. I actually think we just keep using Bite with this Sizzlipede because we want the Lucky Egg to get procced, right? So, well, yeah, you want the Lucky Egg to get procced. So we attach that there, and you keep taking bites. You just do that. And you mill them with the Lucky Energy. Yeah, that's so broken. So we do that. Now they've got 2 Lucky Energy. Yeah, they're upset for sure. Zinnia's Resolve. They get to draw more cards. They definitely don't know. They don't know what's happening, and it's beautiful. That's the best way to win games with this deck, is when your opponent just... For 50? Dang, I'm going to need you to take a whole knockout there, okay? That's not what I'm looking for. I'm going to need you to take the KO on my Sizzler. Yeah. I know. You had to be sacrificed, Sizzler. It's okay. They got the knockout this time, though. All their dudes got capes, but they don't know. They think, see, I'm baiting. I'm attacking. They thought it was all a ruse, guys. It was all a ruse. Now we put up the Diancie. And Irida is exactly the card we wanted to see. That is perfect. We can Irida. I've got Level Ball in the hand to go get my other Sizzlipede. So I want this guy. I've got Rare Candy in my hands. For Blastoise, we want Squirtle. And for the item, play Level Ball. Ultra Ball certainly can't hurt to have. So let's do that. Squirtle, Level Ball. Level Ball, go get Big Sizzler. Do that. Do this. And we Spike Draw for 2 more. Finding the other Irida there is insane. For sure. Because now I've got Irida for Blastoise. And we can go get, hopefully, Charmander. I think is going to be, yeah, Avery, does not matter. Yeah, we need to find Charmander for sure. So we're sending up another Diancie. And it's going to be Irida for Blastoise. And we basically just need a bad card for me to be able to go get Charmander. Or I could just go get Egg. I don't mind getting Egg here, because I'm going to play Ultra Ball, right? So we're going to Egg. We're going to go Rare Candy into Blastoise. And I'm going to end the turn with the Blastoise ability. So we're going to do that. We're going to Ultra Ball away these. And go get another Diancie. What's my energy and deck situation looking like? 9, it's fine. We go here, attached to the Sizzler, and end our turn with a nice Vitality Spring to accelerate 6 onto the Sizzlipede. And then they knock out my Diancie, because they have to. That or they Gust Blastoise. If they Gust Blastoise, like, I don't care. It's fine. Then I Spike Draw, so it doesn't really matter. And then next up, we're looking to try and find Charmander next, which is good. They've got 22 cards left in deck, 4 prizes left to take. They hit into my Diancie, which gives me a bunch of cards, which is perfect. This is a great draw off of that Lucky Egg. We get to go another Lucky Egg, another Diancie. I think I'm like almost out of energy in the deck, but not quite. Let's go Rescue Carrier for these. Ultra Ball away these. Go get Charmander. Energy Recycler would be sick. I'm only accelerating 3, but I think it doesn't matter. Put this down, put this down. Go here and Vitality Spring, right? Okay. And then we've got 12 now. So we're in a good spot. If they just knock out the Diancie, all I need to do is find Charizard. And that's it. They hit into the Diancie. They proc the Lucky Egg. We don't find the Charizard yet. But I've got another turn if I need it. And there's the Charizard. So we Rare Candy into Charizard. Scoop up net the Diancie. Put up the Sizzlipede. Evolve into Centiskorch. And with Burn Brightly, we are going to 100-foot Flames to discard 24 cards from the top of my opponent's deck. And that's GG's. Just like that. Just like that, baby. That's it. Looks like I'm playing against some sort of Counterbox deck. I saw Lightning Energy. We've got Galarian Moltres. I've got a fantastic opening hand with Irida. I can use Irida to honestly go get... No, not Blastoise. We want to get Radiant Greninja and Battle VIP Pass. Make sure that Charmander's in the deck. It is. Yes. Gorgeous. Perfect. There we go. We got these fellas. We got Greninja. We got Sizzlipede. We got Squirtle. We got Battle VIP Pass. We can go get Diancie and Charmander. I mean, really, that's the whole gang, really. And then we can use concealed cards to draw a couple more. And we've got a single fire energy going on to Diancie, and I'll spike draw. And we want to draw a little bit more. Try and help us find something like a Lucky Egg or Irida, something to help us get that Blastoise into play. Once I get Blastoise into play, we just feed Diancie's while we Blastoise energy onto Sizzlipede. And once we got enough energy on Sizzlipede, we deck my opponent out. That's what we do. See, my opponent's got to scoop up nets so they can get the Drizzile into the active. And they have Training Courts and Marnie. That's honestly fine with me. Training Court is super good for me because I can bring these energy back to Radiant Greninja again. With Irida, we're in a brilliant spot. Got exactly what we need. We can go get the Blastoise into play. And with the Blastoise in play... Yo, do I actually... They might take a knockout. Can they take a knockout with the Hoopa? Yes. So they're going to take a knockout, which is even better because then I can just Raihan to the Sizzlipede and go get the Rare Candy, which is, like, good. And then I can... Let's see. Do we want to save Raihan or we want to do Irida? They're both good options. First, we're going to Training Court the energy back and use Radiant Greninja to see a couple more cards. So we'll do that. And we find Rescue Carrier. Rescue Carrier is really important because it's going to allow me to string another copy of Diancie. So we're going to just Rescue Carrier the Diancie right now. Put that down. And then we're going to attach to the Sizzlipede and use Irida. Irida can get us the Rare Candy that we need. So we're going to grab that. And as far as a water Pokemon goes, we can grab Squirtle. That's fine. Just thin it out of the deck. We're going to Rare Candy into Blastoise and then use Vitality Spring to accelerate 6 fire energy onto Sizzlipede. Perfect. Next turn, my opponent takes a knockout. I can Raihan. I wanted to use Irida that turn since Irida is a worse card than Raihan. I could have gotten everything that I needed with Irida, so we want to Irida is very good on the first turn of the game, which is why this deck is playing 4, because all you want is to go Irida, Battle VIP Pass, and like pop off, right? So that's why we're playing so many Irida. And then also it can get you like Rare Candy Blastoise, right? So it's good for those 2 reasons. Other than that, cards like Raihan are stronger. So we want to keep Raihan in the deck as long as we can, because it's going to be a better card for us in the long run. And since I could accomplish basically the same thing with Irida as I would have been doing with Raihan that turn, then we just use the Irida. Because the Raihan can get me anything I want out of the deck, not just an item card. Whereas Irida is limited to getting only item cards. So if I'm going to get an item card, I might as well use the Irida. And Raihan can get me, you know, if I want to get a draw supporter or anything like that, I can go get that with Raihan, which is quite good. But I'm going to get a little bit more information first. I'm going to use concealed cards with the training courts. We're going to be able to go see 2 more cards off the top of the deck. I also get a top deck here. So they are not able to switch and have to just set up their board a little bit more, which is obviously perfect for me. We've got training courts and can use Radiant Greninja's concealed cards to draw 2 more. We've got Rare Candy into Charizard, but it is not time yet. So we attach to the Sizzlipede and use Vitality Spring to put more energy onto our Sizzler. And at this point, our Sizzler is getting awfully close to causing some mayhem. Yes. We're feeling pretty good about this. We've got Raihan and Cynthia's Ambition in the hands. They've got 35 cards left in deck. Be a shame if I were to mill, you know, 30 of them. Yes. Be a real shame. They've got the Inteleon built up, and they can scoop up Net the Hoopa. Attacking with the Inteleon is definitely their optimal attacker right now. But I think what my opponent wasn't planning on doing is losing the game this next turn. You guys ready for it? Do you think my opponent's expecting to lose the game right now? We're about to mill 32 cards, guys. Raihan to the Sizzler. Go get the Scorch. Got another Fire Energy in my discard pile. Training Courts, bring it back. Rare Candy into Zard. Attach Fire Energy to the Sizzlipede. Evolve into Centiskorch. And 100-foot Flames to mill 32 cards from the top of my opponent's deck. And they lose instantly. GG's. GG's. Let's go, dude. Let's go, bro. That about does it for Centiskorch Mill. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/TrickyJim, where I stream live Pokemon trading card game content just like the stuff you watched here every weekday. If you're not super into Twitch, don't worry. I've got a YouTube channel where I upload all of my Twitch VODs in their entirety. The link to that will be in the description below. It's called Tricky Jim VODs. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a busted day. See ya.